Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Sitaya Pataye Namaha Sitaya Pataye Namaha. So we saw in our last class how Ramchandraji was grandly, genuinely welcomed by sage Agastya, and Ramchandraji also fell at his feet. Sage Agastya, recognizing his true nature and having recognized his true nature, and then putting together certain verses by way of which he started singing the glory of Sri Ram, and there how from that one supreme himself has become two, Ishwar Prakriti, and from that Ishwar and Prakriti alone the Hiranyagarbha has come about, and this Hiranyagarbha is the, and from the Hiranyagarbha came the Virat Roop, and in this Virat or the cosmic form, Virat means huge, big, infinite, and that is the cosmos or the cosmic form of the Lord, and in that are the, from him came the animate and the inanimate beings, and so the point to make all this, that from one everything has come about, just like from one water all the oceans and all the waves have come about, from one gold all the ornaments have come about. Similarly, from that one reality the entire creation with all its variety has come about. And the point that Agastya Maharaj, sage Agastya, is making in saying these words is not to remind Sri Ram, but to remind himself that everything is pervaded by that one being. There is nothing out, just like no wave is outside the water, no ornament is outside the gold. Similarly, there is nothing in this creation which is outside that supreme being, supreme divinity. So, and there our attention must go. But where our attention goes? Our attention goes on time, space, objectivity, differences, etc., etc. So, and in this way, and this whole show of the creation is conducted further by Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahmaji creates, Vishnu maintains, and Shivji destroys. And in this way, they are the Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh are the with reference to Rajas, Sattva, and Tamas. And this way, and their potencies, along with their potencies. And what is this potency? This potency is that which creates Vidya. Vidya means wisdom, and Avidya, which means ignorance. And this is where we are, all of us. We are all having these two, this potency called the mind. At the totality level, it's potency, Maya, and at the individual level, it is called the mind. So what is there? because we are studying Adhyatma Ramayana, so are we collecting wisdom? Are we interacting with wisdom? If our attention is on the Ram in our heart, then it is Vidya. But if our attention is on the Vidya outside, kahan gayi? On the Vidya outside, what Vidya, nice, wonderful Vidya. Nice kadhi, nice sambar, nice idli, nice chapati. This is, it takes one away from the divinity. So Vidya means that which takes you towards the divinity. Avidya is that which takes you away from the divinity. Going away from the divinity means getting lost in the variety, getting lost in the world of constant change, and getting caught up in the gila kachara and sukha kachara, in the wet garbage and dry garbage. Dry garbage possessions, wet garbage emotions. Have you started collecting? Bhageshri? Have you started collecting garbage? Have you started collecting garbage?
Probably.
She's being truthful. So with this, and as a result of this emotional attachments and possessions, they get caught up in the bonds of the world and forget the divine presence within their heart. This was the whole point of singing the praise of Lord Sri Ram. And with that, after having done that, the sage appreciated his fortune of seeing Sri Ram, and he says that, and he said, my worship has become fructified today that my eyes have seen you, O Lord. And all these many thousands of years of penance, Agastya Rishi's Chiranjeevi. So for so many thousands of years, now I am feeling fulfilled. That is, the tapasya has been fulfilled because you have come. And then he asked Ramchandra is not saying anything, he's just smiling away. And then he says, please bless me that I continuously have the vision of Ram and Sita in my heart and mind. And with that, he offered the weapons he had received from Indra, and which was one bow and two quivers. Quivers means in which you have arrows, a container for the arrows. So two, incessant supply, no shortage. And he gave them to our, and also one gem carved sword. And after that, he reminded, because everything is happening, just like our parents keep reminding us. Just now it happened, no? That do you know how to make chapati? Do you know how to make rice? My children make chapati and rice. Do your children make? No make? Oh, then you must learn. So here, when it is time, they will make it. So here, first he is reminding himself, but Ramchandra is also listening to his glory, no? So what is satsang going on? Is this satsang to sing the glory of Sri Ram, or singing the glory of Sri Ram must transform our vision to see the whole world as divine and ourselves also as divine? Our attention must shift to divinity. So when he was singing, Ramchandraji's attention should go to divinity because he is that. But he doesn't stop. Maybe everything is having a purpose. Nobody has come without a purpose in this creation. So sage Agastya takes the charge, and after having given him the weapons that he had received from Indra, he reminds Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. But there the and then he reminded him that your job is to kill the demons who are troubling the earth for so long, and that is why you have come, and for that purpose you go and stay at Panchavati. And where is this Panchavati? Panchavati is situated on the banks of Godavari river. Gange cha Yamune chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhum Kaveri Jales means Sannidhim Kuru. So Godavari is one of the major rivers of our, and this comes, this Panchavati, it comes near Nashik somewhere, and there, and the river you can see the Udgam Sthan, the starting point of Godavari is Brahmagiri mountain. You go to the top, beautiful place. And this place is on the banks of, here it says it's on the bank of the Gautami river, not Godavari. And about 2 yojan away from this ashram, the place is rich in natural resources of trees, birds, animals, food, etc., etc. Then the last verse said, where are we? Shrutva tadagastya subhashitam vachahas stotram cha tattvartha samanvitam vibhuhu munim samabhasya mudanvito yayau pradarshitam margamashesha vadharihi. Then the all-knowing, omnipresent, powerful, wonderful Lord, he, on having heard this wonderful, we should say, praise by the great sage Agastya, as well as the stotras, rich in essential wisdom and enlightenment. See, Ramchandraji is not thinking that it is, he's talking about me. Ramchandraji is saying that whatever he has, sage Agastya has said is, it's the truth. See, because who says me? Ego, ahankar says me. So Ramchandraji is empty. Acha suno, bolo. And rich in wisdom and enlightenment, sung in his praise and honored by sage Agastya, and having then taken the permission, Munim sama bhashya mudanvito yayau pradarshitam margama shesha vadharihi, and started walking on the path in the direction which the Muni, sage Agastya, had indicated. And with that we enter into the 4th Aranyakand, Canto 4, meeting with Jatayu, Sri Ram sojourn at Panchavati preaching Laxman. Shri Mahadeva Uvacha. The whole story, if you remember in the beginning of Adhyatma Ramayana, it's a dialogue here. Shivji is telling the story, Mahadeva is telling the story to Parvati ji. Shri Mahadeva Uvacha Marge Vrajanda Darshatha Shaila Shungameva Sthitam Vruddham Jatayusham Ramaha Kime Taditi Vismitaha Dhanuranaya Saumitre Rakshasoyam Purah Stitaha Ityaha Lakshmanam Ramo Hanishyamya Rishi Bhakshakam. Lord Shiva said, "O Parvati, you got that word? Runishyamya Rishi Bhakshakam. Mya, and then Rishi Bhakshakam. O Parvati, while on his way, Sri Ram saw the old vulture Jatayu sitting like a huge conical mountain. He was astonished to see him, wondering, what is this? Then he said to Laxman, O son of Sumitra, Dhanuranaya Saumitre, Rakshasoyam Purastitaha, and Sumitra, bring my bow. Ityaha Lakshmanam Ramo, Yanishyamya Rishi Bhakshakam. Look at that demon sitting in front, because Vulture looks like that, it's very fierce. I will immediately kill this fellow who feeds upon sages and hermits. Yeah, and Jatayu, he can. What is the quality of a vulture?
You can see and fly high.
They can see far away, isn't it? His brother also, he only told our Hanumanji that it is Ravan who is taken and kept her captive in Panchavati. आ जाओ. हाँ, तो तच्छ्रुत्वा रामवचनं गृध्रराड् भयपीडितः वधार्होऽहं न ते राम पितुस्तेऽहं प्रियः सखा जटायुर्नाम भद्रं ते रुद्रोऽहं प्रियकृतवा. So he's hearing these words, Tat Shrutva, having heard those words, Rama Vachanam, Grudhrarad, the great one, the king of vultures, Bhayapiditaha, he started feeling the pain, he was afraid of the words of Sri Ram, and he pleaded, what did he say? Vadharhoham nate Rama pitusteham priya sakha. I am a very good friend of your father Dasharatha. I am Vadharhoham nate Rama. Please do not kill me because I am a friend, good friend, a dear friend of your father. Here the name is not said, but it says Pituhu te aham priya sakha. Pituhu is father of your father. Hearing Jatayurnama Bhadram te Grudroham Priyakruttava. He says, I am the vulture by the name of Jatayu. Because he is of a very old age and therefore he takes the liberty of be blessed. Shatayushi Bhava. Om Namo Narayana. I am your well-wisher. I am not a enemy whom you need to kill. I am not in other words, I am not anti-dharma. I am not here, sitting here, eyeing all the sannyasis and sages whom I am going to pick next for my meal. No. Just as Dasharath Maharaj was Dharma Rakshaka, Jatayu is also Dharma Rakshaka. And therefore, message is, we should also be Dharma Rakshaka. Dharma Rakshaka matlab ye nahi hai ki, I'm, the water, I'm taking prasad in my left hand. No, you should not take. Dharma Rakshaka. लोग उसी में फंसे रहते हैं, पानी इधर से लेना है कि उधर से लेना है. केशवाय नमः, गोविंदाय नमः, नारायणाय नमः, और आगे भूल गया. Dharma Rakshaka means, Dharma means what? It has many facets. What does, from Adhyatma, we are doing Adhyatma Ramayana. So from Adhyatma point of view, what does Dharma mean?
Essence.
Yes, essence. What else?
Knowing your true self.
Knowing your true self. How will you know your true self? Righteous. See, we need to have a thinking process by which we land up in the dharma. You said essence, you said the true self, you said the righteous. It is already our nature. But you have to land in it as it. So what will be the question? Just one way of looking at it. What will be the question? So masters say, dharma means that without which a thing is not a thing. Without sweetness, sugar will not be sugar. Without heat and fire, fire will not be heat and light, fire will not be fire. Without the heat and light, the sun will not be sun. Without the coolness and cool light, moon will not be moon. Without the yellow texture and the malleability, gold will not be gold. What is that which, if taken out from you, you will not be you? And this you experience, isn't it? You go to cremations, you go to burials. What has happened? What is that principle which is missing in that? How can divinity be missing? It is all pervading. But your senses and your mind and your intellect is concluding that that person is not alive, I am alive. So what is missing? Whatever. Don't give it a name and get stuck. Because life is only expression of that. So that life is expressing in you, in me, in him, in him, in him. So is there many lives? Then what is it? That is the dharma. Catch it. See its magnanimity. Agastya Maharaj, sage Agastya said, Lord, you are that. Sri Ram, you are that magnanimous one. And therefore, may you and your potentiality, meaning, O Sri Ram, you and Sita, may you come and sit in my heart and mind forever and ever and ever. Hanumanji also has that. Agastya also has that. So with that, Panchavatyamaham vatsye tavaiva prikamyaya mrigayayam kadachittu prayate lakshmane picha sita janaka kanyame rakshitavya prayatnataha shrutva tadgrudhravachanam rama sasneham abravi. I shall stay in Panchavati with the intention of your welfare and providing you with protection. Grandparents are always like that. So here, Gridhrad, king among the vultures, he is taken on taken on the responsibility that the children of Dasharath, who is my very dear friend, are my children. Ram, don't worry, I will take care of you. I will stay around. Someday when Laxman would go to the forest to hunt, I shall make sincere efforts to protect Janaka Kanya Sita. Hearing these words of the vulture, Sri Ram said affectionately, see what Jatayu says, Sita Janaka Kanya me rakshitavya prayatnataha. I'll try to give protection to Sita ji. Shrutva tadgrudravachanam Rama sasneham abravit. Abravit means spoke in response. Abravit. Whenever a bravit is to speak, bravimi, I speak. But here it is abravit. So past, spoke. And how did he speak? Sasneham. Saha. Saha means he. Sneha is with love, with affection. Who? Ram. Karna shuru karo. But you can understand, isn't it? हाँ तो यही मजा है इसका.
But I was thinking of Ravi will not speak.
No. Can be, but it also means past. Sadhu Grudra Maharaja tathaiva kuru me priyam atraiva me samipastho nati dure vane vasan ityamantritamaalingya yayau panchavatim prabhu lakshmanena sah bhratra सीतया रघुनन्दनः गत्वा ते गौतमीतीरं पञ्चवट्यां सुविस्तरं मन्दिरं कारयामास लक्ष्मणेन सुबुद्धिना. O king of vultures, all right, stay near. He says, Sadhu Grudha Maharaj tathaiva kuru me priyam. Do whatever you please. अत्रैव मे समीपस्थो नाति दूरे वने वसन. अत्र एव मे समीपस्थो. What is that? Atra means here, eva alone, here alone, stay nearby, samipasthaha. Nati dure vane vasan. Don't go somewhere far away to stay. Ityamantrita malingya yayau panchavati patim prabhu Lakshmanena sah bhratra Sitaya Raghunandana. Having allowed Jatayu to give his protection, Sri Ram embraced him and along with brother Laxman and Sita went to Panchavati. So Ramchandra ji is taking everyone along. He has just now, if 1 moment ago he was asking for the bow and arrow to kill, thinking he is a Rakshasa. Next moment he is hugging him. See? Are we flexible enough? Or do we get locked into judgment straight away? I think this fellow is a cheat. I think this fellow is a cheat. No. If the information is different, then we have to change our stance also. Just like when we know we are going the wrong way in the car, we change the direction. Simple as that. So why is it so difficult to change the direction of your thoughts? See? Gatvate Gautami Tiram Payanchavatyam Suvistaram Mandiram Karayamasa Lakshmanena Subuddhina. Reaching the banks of river Gomti. Where is river Gomti? River Gomti begins from, it's one of the tributaries of, which goes and meets Ganga ji. So यहाँ पे जो what Panchavati we know is in Nasik, but here the words are different. They are talking on the Gautami Tire. Gomati na? Gomati, हाँ. I had taken dip in Gomati river. एक कौन सा है ये? Near, हाँ? But उसको भी गोमती बोलते हैं. Okay. Because when I was in Pratapgarh, near Varanasi, so in Pratapgarh, where I was staying on a farm with some students, उसके जमींदार थे, तो उनके प्रॉपर्टी में पीछे नदी बहती थी. So early morning, 4 o'clock, get up, take a bottle with you, brush, go for toilet, then there only go into the river, take bath and come back. So something we have learned, Godavari is also called as Gautami. Gomati.
गौतमी का गोमती.
अभी
गौतमी लिखा है.
हाँ,
लास्ट चैप्टर में गौतमी नदी के.
गौतमी वही.
संस्कृत में गौतमी लिखा है, इंग्लिश में गोमती.
क्या चीज?
गौतमी नहीं, हिंदी में गौतमी है.
अब मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया कि कौन सा लिखा हुआ है, कहाँ लिखा था, कौन से वर्ष में है?
वो 8 के बाद 9 जब शुरू होता है फर्स्ट लाइन में. See, गत्वाते गौतमी तीरम. हाँ, गौतमी. Okay. So then that in Uttar Pradesh that is Gomati. So मैं कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ. That is Gomati and Gautami. Okay. तत्र ते निवसन् सर्वे गंगाया उत्तरे तटे कदम्बपन साम्रादि फलवृक्ष समाकुले विविक्ते जनसंबाध वर्जिते निरुजस्थले विनोदयन् जनकजां लक्ष्मणेन विपश्चिता अध्युवास सुखं रामो देवलोक इवापरः कंदमूलफलादीनि लक्ष्मणो नुदिनं तयोः
आनीय प्रददौ राम सेवा तत्परमानसः धनुर्बाणधरो नित्यं रात्रौ जागर्ति सर्वतः. On the other banks of the Uttare, Tatra Uttare Tate, Gangaya Uttare Tate. So another word for Godavari or Gautami is Ganga also. So, in fact, all rivers can be called as Gangaji, including Yara. So on the other banks, Uttare is Nadan, Tate means in the, you haven't done this. Uttare, Tate, which case? Saptami Vibha, seventh case. We haven't done that yet. So on the northern banks of the river Gomati Ganga, they put up residence at a lonely, serene, disease-free, unpolluted area which was richly endowed with fruit trees of Kadamba, Fanas and Amra, etc. Amra is mango. And then विविक्ते जन संबाध वर्जिते निरुजस्थले विनोदयन जनकजाम लक्ष्मणेन विपश्चिता. Sri Ramchandra ji, along with the wise Laxman, started living happily at that place, which was equivalent to the abode of Indra in his majesty, magnificent charm and pleasantness. And he always tried to keep the daughter of Janaka in good cheer and entertain. क्यों भाई?
Happy wife?
Happy life.
Immediately, where my thought went and where your thought went. Swami, you are sannyasi. You are all studying Adhyatma Ramayana. So where did your thought go? Happy wife, happy family. Or happy wife, happy man. Adhyatma लगाना है ना? Apply करो. Yes, mind must always be happy and cheerful. Happy and cheerful mind alone is positive, is able to positively, creatively think. That in Sanskrit is called astikya buddhi. Positive thinking. But not just positive thinking, positive, creative thinking. Because truth is not a conclusion of 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. It has to be creative. You have to find, you have to think. The only faculty is in the mind. First is, it will become it will turn towards the self only if it is happy. It will become miserable if it is turned towards the world. So keep it happy by thinking. So what is Ramchandra is doing to Sita ji? He's keeping her entertained, he's keeping her happy. Only the self can make the mind happy. Nothing else in this world can make the mind happy. This is Adhyatma Ramayana, not happy wife, happy man. समझ रहे हो? Apply. हर जगह पे कहीं so many incidents will come like this now. So our attention should be on how whatever the message is given here can be applied on ourselves. And from the first chapter onwards, we are seeing Sita ji saying, Ramchandra ji doesn't do anything, I only do everything. And you keep taking that. Ramchandra ji is the self, Sita ji is the mind. यही थॉट मैंने इन फीजी टेम्पल आए देयर फर्स्ट रामायण ऑफ द ईयर. सो द इंसिडेंट वाज रामचंद्र जी, भरत, लक्ष्मण एंड शत्रुघ्न, दे आर ऑल कमिंग बैक आफ्टर मैरिज टू अयोध्या. मैंने कहा यार 1 hour हाउ मच विल आई टॉक अबाउट द मैरिज. एंड देन दिस थॉट केम दैट टाइम दैट they are all sitting there, so many of them, 30-40 of them. So they have done. So I asked question, how many times you have done Ramayana? Swamiji, it takes 5 years to complete one Ramayana. So how many years the temple is open? So many years. So I think 5-6 times you have completed Ramayana. Yes, we are completed. But I said, you didn't get completed. You have completed Ramayana. You can probably tell more about Ramayana than I can tell you in story. But has it impacted you? Has your life got enriched? Has your mind become calm and peaceful? Have you become righteousness oriented, dharma oriented? Have any of the qualities of Ram or Sita or Hanuman started expressing through you? Yeah, you have put, oh, एक और बार हो गया रामायण, एक और बार हो गया रामायण, every 5 years. रोने लग गए कुछ एल्डरली पीपल थे, मैंने देखा आंसू आंसू पहुंच रहे थे. कहा चलो किसी को तो टच हुआ. ये अपने लिए भी है. हर एवरी मोमेंट ऑफ आवर एग्जिस्टेंस we have to be so alert and vigilant, because everything is a excuse, is a impetus, is a push to go back to the self. यहाँ पे एक सिंपल लाइन बता दी इन्होंने, क्या? विनोदयन जनकजाम लक्ष्मणेन विपश्चिता. विनोदयेन जनकजाम, kept the Janakanandini happy. Janakanandini, our mind. Keep it happy all the time, under all circumstances. And entertained then Laxmanena Vipaschita. अध्युवास सुखम रामो देवलोक इवापरः कंदमूल फलादीनि लक्ष्मणो अनुदिनम तयोहो. Lakshman, who was ever, his purpose of birth is only one. What is it? To serve Sri Ram. He is the shadow of Sri Ram. Who was ever eager to serve Sri Ram, brought roots, edible roots, stems and fruits daily for him and during the night. And for those 14 years, he kept awake and maintained a strict vigil with a bow and arrow in hand to protect Sri Ram and Sita while they slept. This ability of remaining awake, who gave to Laxman? How did Laxman get it?
It was discussed before, but
Who gave it?
I think
Because it was
Huh?
Urmila has taken.
no.
Wife gave it, forget it,
No,
man.
gave it. She attacked.
Agastya's disciple.
No.
It came just recently.
No.
What was she doing?
हाँ?
Shabri.
शबरी अभी तो आई नहीं.
It had come.
Vishwamitra Muni, when he took Ram and Lakshman to protect his yajna, the first thing he gave on the banks of the Gangaji, Sharyu, he gave them the first Ashirwad. He gave them divine weapons and he told them, you will not feel hungry, you will not feel thirsty, and you will not feel tired because of no sleep. You have the ability to remain awake and yet not be tired. So that was given at that time. So Lakshman is practicing it again. And what does Ramchandra ji is doing then? Is he not practicing? Or chalo, the brother is looking, taking care, let me go to sleep. Is he? What is Ramchandra doing? Yoga Nidra. Wakeful sleep. Wakeful sleep. Continuing. Snanam kurvantyanudinam trayaste gautami jale ubhayor madhyaga sita kurute cha gamagamau आनीय सलिलं नित्यं लक्ष्मण प्रीतमानसः सेवते हरः प्रीत्या Evamasan sukham trayah. They used to bath daily in the river Gomti, snanam kurvanti anudinam. Daily, Trayaste Gautami in the Gautami river, and during those days, Sita used to stay between the two brothers for the purpose of safety. When they started from Ayodhya, Sita ji was in the front. Then it was Ram, and then it was Laxman. Now, once they have entered into the Dandakaranya forest, Ramchandra ji is in the front, Sita ji is in the middle, Laxman ji is at the back. Aniya Salilam Nityam Lakshmana Prita Manasa. Lakshmana used to bring Salilam, water, daily for them with a Prita Manasa, with a happy mind. ऐसे नहीं ये ले पानी मांगता है बार बार. कहीं होते हैं ना, टैंकर है क्या, पानी पीते रहते हैं हमेशा. That means there was, ठीक है, you need a bed. You need a bed? Okay. So, and used to bring it happily without grumbling, and served them diligently and devotedly. In this manner, the three of them, Sevate Haraha Pritya Eva Masan Sukham Traya, and in this way, all the three of them lived happily, served by a happy Lakshman. And Sita ji served by Sri Ram, who is keeping her happy all the time. And Ramchandra ji of the nature of happiness. Understand the connection. Now, a twist in the story. Ekada Lakshmano Ramam ekante samupasthitam vinayavanato bhutva papracha parameshwaram bhagavan shrotumichhami mokshasya ekantikim gatim tvatta kamalapatraksha संक्षेपाद् वक्तुमर्हसि ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं भक्तिवैराग्यबृंहितम् आचक्ष्व मे रघुश्रेष्ठ वक्तानान्योऽस्ति भूतले. It's not a twist in the... I thought some Rakshasa was coming, but no. Ekada, when everything is going happily, when we are in a happy disposition, at that time, you will talk about happy moments, you will remember happy moments, isn't it? Normally, in a normal family. When you were children, it was like this. When you were kids, we used to make this dish. When you were kids, we used to make papadam on a hot day, like a few days ago. So फटाफट सांडगे लगा दो, पापड़ लगा दो. 2 days they will be dry and then fried and eat it. So we remember the good times. But what is the best time? What is the bestest thing to remember? Not memories. This is what Lakshmana is. When he see, and we must ask these questions when everything is wonderful. When the teacher is happy, then you ask the question. नहीं तो डांट पड़ जाएगी फालतू की. तो क्या पूछना है? So what was happening before? They were all happy. In that happy atmosphere, ekada Lakshmano Ramam ekante samupasthitam. Lakshmana went to Sri Ram, who was sitting alone, undisturbed, and asked him politely. What did he ask? Vinayavanato bhutva papracha parameshwaram. So here they have not taken the name Sri Ram. They papracha. He asked the Parameshwara. Who is that Parameshwara? Sri Ram himself. And how did he ask? Again, the quality of asking the question. Vinaya, with humility. ये दोनों बैठे हैं आसपास, एक विद्या है, दूसरा विनय है. With humility, with humbleness. And what did he ask? Bhagavan, O Lord, O Great One, O Complete One, because Bhagavan is complete, Ashta Siddhi he is having. Bhagavan, Shrotum Ichchami, I wish to hear. Ichchami, I desire to hear. I desire. What? Shrotum, to hear. Mokshasyai kanti kim gatim. What is the perfect way, correct way, truthful way to attain liberation? So when you are happy, ask questions about liberation. And how he has prepared himself, Laxman, by doing service of the Ram and Sita. He is his Ramchandraji's brother, but he feels that he has to protect his brother. It's inborn in him. And what happens when you serve someone without an expectation? Karmanyevadhikaraste mahaphaleshu kadachana. What is the result of performing action without expecting a result, a reward? What happens? Purification happens. And a purified mind automatically orients towards self-enquiry. And just the previous few verses have shown you that. Bhagavan shrotum ichchami mokshasya ekanti kim gatim tvatta kamalapatraksha sanksepad vaktumarhasi. What is the correct way to attain emancipation and salvation? Hence, the lotus-eyed one, that is the next one. Tvatta kamala patraksha. Kamala is lotus, lotus-eyed one, describe sankshepad. Don't give me a detailed commentary. अच्छा, बहुत दिनों के बाद किसी ने प्रश्न, someone has asked a question, चल भाई आ जा. And start, and it will never to stop. Nahi, Sankshepad, because he is careful not to take the time, too much time of Sri Ram, because Sita ji is also there. Anytime she can call in between. Oh Ram, oh Patidev. Suddenly the topic will have to. So he says Sankshepad. In short, only such a person can ask in short, he who is ready. A wet stick, wood, requires long application of fire in order to catch fire, isn't it? But when it is dry, one spark and it catches fire. So that one spark is Sankshep. Hello, how are you? Straight away eating. Sit down first. Both are wearing same dress. Wow. Huh? Describe it to me in brief. We want it in brief because we are tired of listening, because we don't have the stamina to listen, because we know we'll go to sleep if we listen for too long. Swamiji, 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So many lectures are enough, or you want me to continue? Huh? Why? Stamina chahiye. But when we are purified, we know we have what it takes to, because our attention is on the divine, our mind is purified due to seva, it has become focused, single-pointed, and such a mind, such a disposition is ready for someone to light the spark of self-actualization. सिर्फ एक बार बोलना है. Therefore he is saying, please tell it to me in brief. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. Don't only give me the wisdom, also give me the application. Jnana Vijnana. Jnana Vijnana Sahitam Bhakti Vairagya Brahmhitam. So he says, आचक्ष्व में रघुश्रेष्ठ वक्ता न अन्यः अस्ति भूतले. Oh, the great one, oh great one in the Raghu's clan. Raghu is one of the predecessors in Dasharatha's lineage. They are all what? Suryavanshi, na? Suryavanshi. They are Suryavanshi. Krishna was Chandravanshi. So in that Raghukul Reet Sada Chali Ai Prana Jai Par Vachana Na Jai. So this is that Raghukul. He was a great king. If from that time it started that if you give a promise, you live up to it. Otherwise, even till your life is there, till then you will try to live up to the promise that you have given to someone. So that, in that Raghu's clan, the next one is you, Sri Ram. Tell me the truthful knowledge. Jnana Vigyan, here they just written truthful knowledge, but it is more, tell me the theory, and also the science, application, technology behind it. And also about Bhakti Vairagya Brahmhitam. And when you tell me with devotion, and also about what you call Vairagya. And Vairagya means kya hai? Renunciation. In this, we have already said that in this world there is no one else to elucidate on this subject other than you, or better than me. Bhutale means on this earth, in this world. Na anya asti. O Raghushresht, great one in the Raghu's clan, there is no one greater than you who can throw light upon this topic that I am asking. Shri Rama Uvacha, beautiful. Shunu vakshyami te vatsa guhyat guhyataram param yad vijnaya naro jahyat sadhyo vaikalpikam brahmam adau maya swarupam te vakshyami tadanantaram jnanasya sadhanam paschat jnanam vijnana sanyutam. Shunu vakshyami te vatsa. Oh my dear child, Ramchandraji looks at his younger brothers as his own, not separate from him. And here he says, oh child, oh son, Sri Ram said, listen, shunu to what I say. I shall tell you, vakshyami, guhyat guhyataram param. Just like we have great, greater, greatest, superlative. So same way, guhyat guhyataram guhyatama guhyataram. Like that. So this is the secret of the most secret, what you have asked me. And I will tell you. Come. So Ramchandraji is showing the affection towards the questioner. Question has not been asked by his brother. You are seeing that Laxman is asking, but the manner, the quality, and all the, if you see, he has been very, very careful to choose the circumstances when to ask that question. Only a person who is very alert can do that. So he is asking the question. He has asked the question, and to such, the teacher is always the teacher here is Sri Ram. He is ready to give him the answer. Yad vidnyaya naro jahyat sadhyo vaikalpikam brahmam. So he says, I shall tell you the most secret and secreter than the secret, mysterious knowledges, and which makes a man yad vijnaya naro, And when man comes to know of it, he becomes free from all the Brahma. Brahma means all confusions, all hallucinations, all imaginations. He becomes free. And when does he become free? Very quickly. Achirat. Achirat means instantaneously. Why is he saying instantaneously? Every scripture says that when the knowledge is heard, you become free instantaneously. Then why is it taking so long to us? In our case? Why is it not happening straight away, very quickly? Because we are not purified. We are not focused. We are not available. We don't have a sense of greatness towards Sri Ram or Ramayana or Adhyatma Ramayana and what we are reading. For us, they are only words. You are not seeing that these words are written by Maharishi Vedvyas, who himself is the avatar of Lord Narayana. When you keep remembering that again and again, your interaction with the words also will change, because every word is an expression of that one divine. Brahmam Vaikalpikam Jayat Sadyah Vaikalpikam Brahmam. Vaikalpikam is imagined illusion. So what is imagined illusion? Dream is an imagined illusion or projected illusion. Is waking also a projected illusion? Is waking a projected illusion? Yes. So we'll be free of that. Adau maya swarupam te vakshyami tadanantaram. First of all, I shall illusion created by this confusing, confounding and perplexing world. First of all, I shall tell you the form of Maya, what Maya truly is. Till now, nobody has been able to tell what Maya is. Who can talk about Maya? Maya, the one who is beyond Maya, can talk about Maya without getting caught up in Maya, without being influenced by Maya. What is our situation? Totally opposite. We are not Maya Pati. We are in our clutches. We are hypnotized. What are we? How we are hypnotized? Vikalpitam Brahmam. Continuously projecting, continuously imagining. Ab kya hoga? Ab kya hoga? Ab kya hoga? What will? Today, one couple came. Swamiji, we want, Dinesh only sent them. Swamiji, we want to go to Kailash. What do we have to prepare? I said, that is normal. We have to train and this and that. No, but are there hospitals there? How much, what type of bed is there? What type of toilet? I said, you are going to Kailash for toilets or for Lord Shiva? First decide this. Are you going to Kailash for hospitals? You want to have a complete security blanket behind. Toilet should be good, bed should be good, duna should be good, it should be clean, neat, washed every day, and then I will go. औकात क्या है तुम्हारी? You may decide all these things. If he doesn't call you, you will not get there. Oh yes. But after 5 minutes again, is the hospital there? What if I get caught if I have problem on the way? I said, you will die. No, Swamiji. Swamiji, don't say that way. The wife who watch her. Swamiji, I said, don't speak like that. We are going on a holy pilgrimage. I said, you have not started yet. Pilgrimage is when you get there. No, but we are starting. I said, if you have started the pilgrimage now and these thoughts are coming, then why you are not thinking of Lord Shiva? Why you are thinking of all unwanted things? The one who is committed to Lord Shiva does not care about comforts, does not care about ailments, does not care about all the difficulties that are going to come along the way, and I guarantee they will come. Almost 4 or 5 times I repeated this. And said, yes, Swamiji. I said, what should we do? अभी भी पूछना है कि क्या करना है? भगवान का नाम लो. भगवान का नाम लो. So what Maya truly is? Then I shall tell you the way to achieve or attain the Gyan, the knowledge of the reality, enlightenment and wisdom. And therefore, thereafter, I shall describe the Gyan which is based on sound logic and reasoning, Vigyan, that is the technology. So first he's going to tell us, Ramchandraji, what did he say? First I am going to tell you what? What Maya is. What is this potentiality? How does she entice us? How does she hypnotize us? How does she keep us in the loop? Because of her, we keep thinking we are this is the real, this is all real. Then he said, I will give you the philosophy behind it. Ramchandraji is saying, I'll give you the Vigyan or Gyan? Gyan. I'll give you the Gyan, the wisdom, what is enlightenment, what is truth, what is righteousness, what is dharma. I'll give you that. And lastly, I'll give you the technology based on proper logic, by which, practicing which, contemplating on which, you will come to realize. और क्या चाहिए इसके अलावा? हाँ? And how? In short. संक्षिप्त मात्रा. In short. So it's like a condensation of all Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, all Puranas, all scriptures put together. Tongue. Opportunity for us to be available to this knowledge, and it will click. No, but Swamiji, it has already clicked to us. Then enjoy clicking again. Neyam cha paramatmanam yajñātvā muchyate bhayāt anatmani shariradva atma buddhistu vaya bhavet saiva mayatayaivasav samsara parikalpyate रूपे द्वे निश्चिते पूर्वं मायाया कुलनंदना विक्षेपावरणे तत्र प्रथमं कल्पयेत् जगत लिंगाद्य ब्रह्म पर्यन्तं स्थूल सूक्ष्म विभेदतः. Besides this, I shall also tell you the nature of knowable, discernible, realizable, supreme soul or Paramatma, knowing which a person becomes free from all fears of this illusionary Maya or delusion or ignorance or avyakta, whatever Trigunatmika Maya we say. And Ram says that identifying the Atma, the life in every creature, the soul of every creature, with the body of those things or substances which are external to the Atma, not at all related to the Atma, which is truthful, pure, etc., is called Maya. Meaning, in one line he has answered. What is that? I'll repeat here. Anatmani shariradva atma buddhistu ya bhavet. What do you understand? That when your attention is on an atmani, atmani, anatmani, atma, anatma, atma, truth, anatma, untruth, atma, constant, anatma, changing. You understand? So, anatmani, and what is that? Shariradav. Sharira, not shariradva, shariradav. Shariradav means अन्नमय कोश, प्राणमय कोश, मनोमय कोश, विज्ञानमय कोश, Anandamaya Kosh, past, present, future, memories. All this is relating to Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Hankar, variety. Because of the body only we are seeing all the variety of the world. What is this variety of the world? Starting from this body itself. Anatmani. Why? Continuously changing. You may not be perceiving the change, but it is changing. Your senses are continuously changing. The words that are falling on your ear are continuously changing. So the thoughts appearing in your mind are continuously changing. And when you are thinking, when does a person get troubled by his own mind? When his thoughts are taking the better of him. He is not able to have any sense of control over the thoughts in his mind. He starts losing control, isn't it? The more we think of Atmani, Anatmani, the more we are going to become restless, the more we are going to be agitated, the more we are going to be, eventually it leads to depression. And for such a person, Atma Sakshatkar or the moksha is impossible. Why? You are thinking about Anatma. You are thinking about that which is continuously changing. You are thinking about that which is Nashwar. That which is dying every moment. Atma buddhistu ya bhavet. Instead of thinking about buddhi, the intellect, contemplating on the Atma, you are contemplating on Anatma. So identifying everything that is external to Atma, everything that is other than Atma, everything that is other than the constant is Maya. Maya is not a thing. This is a phone. This is a laptop. This is a table. This is a person. This is a house. What is Maya? Don't immediately Maya, अरे यार पता नहीं यार ये तो माया का प्रकोप है. It is keeping us going round and round and round. What is Maya? What is the definition that Ramchandra has given? When your thoughts have forgotten or not, or your buddhi intellect is not contemplating on the constant Atma, and instead continuously engaged with that which is changing, is Maya. You can call it is Maya. You can call it you are under the clutches of Maya. Is called Maya. Where are we? This world has been imagined due to it, because of getting identified. I identify with the woman, I call her a wife. I identify with the child, I call it my child. I pay so much money for the house, I say it is my house. I pay, what do you call? 2 lakh rupees for a Makarana marble Krishna, and then say it is my Krishna. First you pay for it, you take loan for it, and then you have to say it is mine. And wherever there is me and mine, there is suffering. And that suffering is because you got attached to something that is changing, that which is deceptive, that which is illusion. Illusion means what? What is definition of illusion?
Appears to be.
That which appears to be, but actually is not there. The rainbow is an illusion. The mirage waters is an illusion. Wife is also an illusion. Husband is also an illusion. You are seeing a man, but you're calling a husband. You're seeing a woman, but you're calling her a wife. And on top of that, double illusion. Angry wife. Double illusion. So on that illusion, you have superimposed another illusion, anger. This world has been imagined, visualized due to it. So it is, understand, because of this Maya, here I don't know if it tells afterwards, but that Maya expresses as three. What is that? Three? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. This is, her nature is Trigunatmika. If that totality level Maya is continuously expressing at the three levels, is your mind expressing at three levels? Is it? Where?
Because we're morning, afternoon, evening.
Sleep.
Morning, afternoon, evening.
Quality thoughts.
But you have to think in such a way that it's all inclusive. So that Maya herself is Trigunatmika, and that Trigunatmika Maya includes Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh also. So think in such a way that your experience is completely covered. So is your mind Trigunatmika? It is. How? Good. Waking, dream and deep sleep, Trigunatmika. Waking is Sattva, dream is Rajas and deep sleep is Tamas, Trigunatmika. This is your whole total experience of the world. And everything that comes and goes is only an illusion. So that Maya at the totality level, or that Shakti at the totality level, if we call it an illusory power, hypnotic power, delusionary power, same thing is in this mind also. So, due to that, we have visualized this world. O Kulanandan, the son of our clan, that is Laxman, Maya has been classified by the two forms which it has. One is Vikshep, and the second is Avaran. Vikshep and Avaran. These are the two ways it expresses. So what is it? Rupe dve nishchite purvam mayaya kulanandana vikshepa avarane tatra prathamam kalpayet jagata. How beautiful. Step by step Sri Ram is unfolding the mystery. First you have to recognize where you are caught up. Only then you will be able to transcend where you are caught up, isn't it? First you have to come to know what your shortcomings are. Then you can transcend the shortcomings or do what is required to be done in order to overcome those shortcomings, isn't it? But if you remain ignorant, you will never improve, isn't it? So same way, here he says, Maya has been classified in the two forms which it has. One is Vikshep. What is Vikshep? Vikshipta. Remember, 5 conditions of mind in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Kshipta, Vikshipta, Moodha, Kshipta, Vikshipta, Ekagra and Niruddha. Kshipta was there in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. What was Kshipta? Moodha? Moodha was dull mind. 10 बार भी बोलो, it can't understand anything. Kshipta, agitated mind, restless mind, angry mind, all that results in angry mind or depressed mind. And Vikshipta, there we give you a different definition, a little bit more gentle. We say Vikshipta mana is distracted mind. Ekagra mana is single pointed mind. Niruddha mana, no mind. Coma. Living coma. घूम रहा है, कुछ पता ही नहीं. But here he says vikshepa. Vikshepa is perplexity of the mind, confusion of the mind, distractions from the mind. Yes, same word, distraction. And continuously wavering, continuous fickleness. Can't hold on to something with good faith. In some satsang, like, those people who have the TV channel in their hand don't want to give it to you. And what are they doing continuously? Change that, change this, that. बैठ शांति में एक बैठ के देख नहीं सकते. You can see many people you must have come across also. Those who are continuously looking in any gathering, their eyes are continuously looking at everything. What is it? They can't sit still, or their legs are continuously shaking. Vikshipta mana. Sorry. And the other is avaran. Avaran is a covering, envelope, sheath of ignorance. So, two things. In English, I'll tell you now. Avaran means delusion, non-apprehension. Non-apprehension. So, if I sit here and someone puts a very dark cloth on my head, what is happening? People are there, light is there, but I am in darkness. I can't see anything, I can't hear anything. Suppose I can't hear anything, I can't smell anything, and I'm complete pitch darkness. I'm ignorant of what is going on outside. And then after that, what happens? This is avaran. So a whale. आपको याद है क्या? ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज, he talks about कौन सा? उठी उठी बात जीवर आया. कौन सा किताब है वो? वेदांत भूपाली. I had taken that text many years ago. In that, uti uti ba jiva raya. So he is waking up the jiva. Give up the avaran, he says. And that soda hai pangruna. Pangruna is the cloth that you have covered yourself because you want to sleep you don't want to face the world. Because sleep is no thought in the mind, no world in the mind is more peaceful. Delusion, non-apprehension. If I'm covered here for some time and nobody takes it out, after some time what will happen to my mind? It will start imagining. It will start projecting. Is anyone going to take how long is this darkness going to last? Is it healthy to be like this? I think this is not normal. Even if I'm opening my eyes, I can't see anything. But where is the light? I can hear the sounds outside, but I can't touch anyone. I can't feel anyone. I can't see anyone. I can't. What is going on? Am I imagining, or am actually this is happening to me? Immediate, the projection begins. Immediately the projection begins. So that is called, projection is called vikshep. Avaran is called delusion. Delusion and illusion. Avaran is delusion, vikshep is illusion. English, avaran is non-apprehension and vikshep is misapprehension. Another way, I'm using different words so you understand. Avaran means forgetfulness. Forgetfulness of what? Ignorance of what? Ignorance of the self, which leads to projection. Projection of the world. Avaran and vikshep. These are the two ways the Maya functions. Are we caught up in that, or are we witnessing? Witnessing is always going on. You have to make a choice. Are you in the witness seat, or are you in the Vikshep seat, or are you in the Avaran seat? So if you are waking and dreaming, you are in Vikshep. If you are in deep sleep, you are in Avaran. If you are witnessing, you are beyond the three. Beyond the three. But that choice you have to make. And that choice cannot be made in deep sleep and dream. That choice has to be made in waking. Because that's the sattvic state. Out of these two, the first one, Vikshep, the power to create delusions, illusions, and confusions, creates the imaginary world consisting of the entire gamut of subtle and gross qualities or elements, extending right from the elementary feeling of importance up to Brahma by the virtue of differentiating between them, that is, by differentiating between the subtle and gross in simple terms in day-to-day language, it means by differentiating between you and me, yours and mine, etc., or the sense of duality. This is what we were saying till now. So, the sense of otherness is the norm where Vikshep and Avaran, where Vikshep is. Differences is the norm, sense of otherness is the norm. In other words, duality and dualism. Duality in the mind, me versus you, I versus you, and dualism is heat, cold, inside, outside, top, bottom, front, back. This is all dual. Everything is in opposites. And these opposites are inside as well as outside. Duality and dualism. And these are the expressions of Vikshep. These are the expressions of illusion. These are the expressions of projection. See this, once you understand this, it's very simple. Don't imagine, remain zero. But don't go to sleep. Don't imagine now, oh, I think I can't do this. Today only someone came. When that sane he was leaving, so one came. I had left this charger in Fiji temple, so he came to give. And he said, there's some topic started, and I said, if you, when Swamiji, everyone was appreciating how you gave a twist and made us feel the Ram and Laxman, it's happening within us. And we really enjoyed that. But when you are there, it clicks. But the moment we go away from you, it unclicks. We get caught up in the daily life, in the daily routine, in the tu meh, in the differences. And now I come to talk to you. I came to give you the charger, and we are talking. Again, it has clicked. But the moment I sit in the car, my mind will go somewhere else. It will not remain with this thought. It's very difficult. I said, if you think it is difficult, it is difficult. I know that, Swamiji, but still it is difficult. See, because they are not trained. They have not disciplined themselves. You all know how to discipline. You will discipline your children, you are disciplined your day routine, you are disciplined in what you want to eat, you are disciplined about feeling miserable. रोना धोना शुरू, काम से आओ, सुबह उठो, feel miserable because of children. Why they are not going to school on time? Every day I have to tell you to go to school. Get up. Then go to work. Then feel miserable because of the bosses. Then come back home. Oh my God, whole day I have gone. Not one moment I have laughed. Again feel miserable. This is what life is all about. Correct, no? Is this life? What's the point? Become sannyasi. So everything from the minutest atom to Brahmaji. Brahmaji is the creator. All the way to the creator. So between the minutest atom to the creator, how many possibilities are there? From our scriptural point of view, there are 14 lokas. 7 in the lower worlds and 7 in the higher world. And the highest one being Brahmalok. All that is a projection. All that is an imagination. All that is an effect of or expression of Maya. So, is it wrong to pray to God? No, it is not. You pray to God to come to this understanding. You pray to God so that you make your mind single-pointed. You pray to God to purify yourself so that this wisdom, this understanding clicks in your heart and mind. See? And when we see these 14 lokas, what is it? The Brahmaji is somewhere, I am the poor fellow here. Brahmaji is somewhere. So I see Brahmaji as separate to me. I see the 7 lokas as separate to me. As a child or as an ignorant person, as you are growing up, you keep thinking that way till you come to some satsang. Then they are told, all these 14 lokas are in you only. You don't have to look, you don't have to go beyond space to visit them. You can if you want to, but you can visit all the 14 lokas within your body. Possible. And where is the body? In the mind. A thought in the mind. Yeah, that is simple. This is simple, easy. I don't have to work too hard to go everywhere. I don't have to put a GPS. कहाँ जाना है? Which galaxy I have to navigate through it? No. Everything is here. Everything is in the mind. Mind is another expression of Maya herself. So when you are thinking about Swarga, Naraka, when you are thinking about the 14 lokas, when you are thinking about something other than the self, Maya is expressing. Maya is functioning. It's not Maya is doing this or doing that. It's not Maya is doing or Maya is, I'll fix you. Because you did not pray to me, I'll fix you. Nothing like Maya's expression is like that. Vikshep and Avaran. See? है ना मजेदार? विक्षेपावरणे तत्र प्रथमं कल्पयेत् जगत लिंगाद्य ब्रह्म पर्यंतम. Lingadya means from any form to Brahmaji, from the minusculest form, atomic form to the ultimate. Brahma Paryantam, till Sthula Sukshma Vibhedata. It makes you keep differentiating between gross and subtle, me versus you, all the opposites. Continuing, and then we conclude after these. क्या टाइम है? ज़्यादा हो गया क्या? 6:37, 1 hour. अपरं त्वखिलं ज्ञान रूपमावृत्य तिष्ठति मायया कल्पितं विश्वं परमात्मनि केवले रज्जौ भुजङ्गवद्भ्रान्त्या विचारे नास्ति किञ्चन श्रूयते दृश्यते यद्यत् स्मर्यते वा नरैः सदा असदेव हि तत्सर्वं यथा स्वप्नमनोरथौ देह एव हि संसार वृक्षमूलं दृढं स्मृतं The second power, aparam tvakhilam jnana rupam avritya tishtati. The second power of avaran completely covers in a sheath or veil the truth and essential rightful knowledge of the true nature of the soul in a perpetual manner. So if I am functioning as a person, as a son, as a daughter, as a sannyasi, as a teacher, as a student, as a person, or as a mind, or as a intellectual, work functioning from the intellect, or I am functioning as a jiva, or I am functioning as a waker, dreamer or sleeper. I have forgotten myself. I have forgotten the who I am. I've forgotten who I am. Therefore, I am wanting to complete myself by associating with something or someone. So I put on a hat. I am a sannyasi. It's a hat. Truth has got no hat. So it was truth. We can have I am a grahastha or I am a sannyasi hat. You are wearing a grahastha hat. I am wearing a sannyasi hat. You feel you belong. You want to belong to someone or something, and I say I don't want to belong to someone or something. See, but still, not wanting to belong to something or someone is also belonging. Understand? So if I keep insisting that I am a sannyasi, I am a sannyasi, I am a sannyasi, गए काम से किसको प्रूव कर रहे हो? क्या प्रूव कर रहे हो? What are you trying to prove? So avaran is in very simple words, in one word. So, avaran means self-forgetfulness. Vikshep was projection, illusion, acceptance of division, acceptance of duality, acceptance of differences, acceptance of sense of otherness. That was vikshep. Avaran is continuous ignorance. So where do you accept duality, differences, etc.? In waking and dream. In deep sleep, do you have thoughts? This versus that? Then what do you experience in sleep? Nothing. That is ignorance. That is avaran. So in deep sleep, scriptures say that we are one with ourselves, with our essential nature. But do you know it? All symptoms are there because you get rejuvenated, you get recharged. But do you know it? No. Why? Because the veil of ignorance was covering our mind. We are under its we had forgotten. We have forgotten. So we seek bliss from sleep, which is ignorant bliss, and a wise one seeks bliss from wakeful sleep. Wakeful sleep. We seek bliss from sleep. Now game is remain awake, like Laxman. Where are we? This whole world is an imaginary conception in the entity called Paramatma, Supreme Soul, and is as falsehood, deceptive and illusionary as the fear of the snake in a length of a rope or string. There is nothing outside Paramatma. Just like there is no wave outside of water. Everything is water. But out of illusion, out of projection, you are calling that water as wave, tide, drop, froth, ocean, different names you are given. What is that? You have forgotten that it is water, and therefore you are giving it names based on whatever projection. Correct that? And here it says, and is as falsehood. Yeah, as much as a person, Panchadashi in this example comes in Adi Shankara's commentary also, this example comes. The Devadatta, he is walking through the jungle path, and suddenly he puts the step, and something comes and hits on his calf muscle, and it's looking like something looking like a snake, and it lifted up and hit the calf muscle, and he felt it was a snake bite. Oh my God! Because आजकल की pipe तो they look like snake also. Scales are there. Oh, snake bite, and because he thought it's a snake bite, immediately his legs started becoming blue black. His mouth, there was froth, and he started feeling weak, and he started falling down in a swoon. And at that time, one Mahatma was passing by, a passerby, and he says, "What's happening? I have been bitten by a snake." He looked at हंसने लगे उसको देख के. "Why are you laughing, sir? It's not a snake. It's only a rope." "Rope? No, it is snake. See, I'm losing my energy, and see, my leg has become blue black. See, my froth is coming." He says, "Look, it is a rope. It is not a snake." Now, when you are suffering, and two things will happen. Either you will become angry with that person who's thinking that that person is taking the mickey out of you, or you will say, give it a benefit of the doubt. Same thing happened with Arjuna. Arjuna gave the Lord the benefit. Krishna is smiling. Why is he smiling at my misery? Is he enjoying my misery? Or is he knowing something more than which I don't know? This is called Astikya Buddhi. So he held on to his gun, but he says, "Please guide me. Karpanya dosho pahata swabha." Why? Shishyaste ham shadimam tam prapannam. And having surrendered, but still, I think whatever my conclusions about war are, they are correct. But it was because he saw Krishna smiling. Same way, this person with the snake bite, he looks at that person is smiling at his foolishness, like Krishna was smiling at Arjuna's foolishness. And it took him 18 chapters to bring him out of it. This person says, "Look at the snake." Maybe if that person says once or twice in a right manner, you will give it a second look. Did I really get a snake bite? And you will find the courage to catch that snake. And, "Hey Sala, this is only a rope." Immediately, instantaneously, all the symptoms of snake bite start diminishing. Isn't it? So where was the snake? Where was the snake bite? Where was the poison in your leg? Where was the froth in your mouth? All in your imagination. What was the imagination? I got bit by a snake. That led to all the other symptoms. I am this body leads to all other symptoms of vikshepa, projection. So first is, I have forgotten myself, then I am this body, or we come to the principle, not just this body, come to the principle, identifying with that which is changing as real. We give attention to that. If you give attention to it again and again, you will start taking it to be real. If someone keeps saying, "You are stupid, you 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 are stupid," "Nahi, you must be stupid, I'm not stupid." "No, but you are stupid." Then another 4 people come and say, "You are stupid, you are stupid, you are stupid." Swamiji did one example. When 95, I was going with the previous batch to Chardham, and one girl was there, Sumati, and they are all sitting in the, Swamiji is sitting in the window, and few of the kids are there with him, and they said, "You know Sumati?" purposely said Sumati loudly, and everyone push, 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 and started laughing for no reason. And that girl, she was sitting 4 5 seats ahead. She just slightly turned back because her name was Sumati. She turned back, again went back. Again, push, 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 Sumati. This time she turned around. What are you talking about me? What is so funny? Tell me also, I will also laugh. And when she asked that question, they laughed even louder. Because Swamiji had already told she is going to do this now. Watch. And the third time they did it, Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati. And then afterwards, she went with Swamiji, why did you are also taking part in like this? He says, we talked about Sumati. Are you the only Sumati in this world? But I am the only Sumati in the bus. But maybe we are talking about some other Sumati. Why you are identified with your name and becoming miserable by yourself? How you perceive what is going on. There you go. This is what happens to each other in daily life. We imagine that person is like this. We imagine that person is like that. We imagine. Everything is our projection. Whatever, on deep contemplation, where are we? The 25th. Shruyate drishyate yadyat smaryate va narai sada. On deep contemplation or thinking, pondering, reflecting inside, nothing stands. Just like that person, when he thought again had a second look at the snake, he didn't find a snake, he found a rope. And the moment in his mind, the snake went away and the rope came, that very moment, all the symptoms of snake started diminishing. Same way, the moment you see that there is no illusion, there is only truth, all the effects, all the projections, all the identifications, they just dissolve away. कितना मजेदार है, इन शॉर्ट है ये, संक्षिप्त मात्र. Whatever people always hear, see and remember are all false like a dream and is the result of their imagination. Shruyate drishyate yade smaryate va narai sada. Sada, always, narai, people, va yadya smaryate. Whenever they think or remember, what do they remember? What they have heard, what they have seen, what they have smelt. This is what our memory is all about. All this is a result of their projection or imagination. Deha eva hi samsara vriksham moolam dridham smritam. The body is like the strong root of this delusionary world-like tree. This body. So don't feed this body. Don't indulge this body. Don't pamper this body. Be very disciplined. You don't pamper your car. If you pamper your car, take over care of your car, you'll keep it in the garage. You will be afraid of even one scratch. What's the point of... My car is never getting old. Why? Because it's standing in the garage. It has not even done 10 kilometers. Why? Standing in the garage. This is the same vehicle. Use it. Use it for what? Use it to do seva. Manasa vacha kaya. Keep it busy. Then it is functioning well. You'll become lazy with reference to it. You try to indulge in it, to try to pamper it. It starts going the wrong way. Now I do everything right, still I am not healthy. Must be prarabdha. But no pampering, no giving in, no complaining on account of body. But that doesn't mean you can't have massage once in a while. You can. The body is like a strong root of this delusion, a world like tree. So, this delusion, illusion is in the mind. Mind is where? Where is mind?
Mind is nowhere.
Mind is nowhere.
And if you look
Who's
at
speaking?
the
Nobody is speaking. Where is mind? Mind can express only through a body. Mind can express only through a body. And in other way also is true. Body is only a thought in the mind. But till we are very gross, mind is expressing through the body. And therefore, for a very ignorant person, this body, the more you indulge in this body, the more sense of otherness is maintained, projection is maintained, waking, dream, deep sleep is maintained. And in this way, Ramchandra ji is going on telling Lakshmana as to the question of Lakshmana was, what is liberation? And Ramchandra ji says, first I'll tell you about Maya, then I'll tell you about knowledge, wisdom, then I'll tell you about technology, how to apply. And right now we are in the topic of Maya. That Maya expresses, not catches you. It herself expresses as delusion and illusion, forgetfulness and projection. Till here we are. And what is the root of all that? The body. If you feed the body more and more, illusion and delusion will happen more and more. Live a disciplined life, and how do you live? Use this body for a greater work. Use this mind for a greater cause. Then it gets disciplined. Get fired up by something great. For no reason. Because it's fulfilling. Because it's the right thing. That's the way. We'll look at more about it in our next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Just sit quietly for a moment. Hari Om.